the pine trees call. California dreaming with the family and all. Coal and lantern shining as the daylight fades. Campfire crackling in the redwood shade. Coal and lanterns lighting up the night. Steak and eggs sizzling, oh what a sight. Cast iron love on a mountain breeze.
All right, I've got this Prentiss Wabers. It came in. Prentiss Wabers. It came in. It's pretty bad shape. Got some rust and stuff on it. So anyway, we're going to clean it up, and I'm just curious if we can get it to light up. If we can just do the minimal amount to just get it to light up. So let me start cleaning on this thing, and we'll see what we can do. All right, so I got this thing apart. Wasn't too bad. I used my torch here. I got a new torch. This thing's really good. Adjust it where you want it. Really nice. So I got that and just put it on a butane can. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty nasty in there. So let's get this cleaned up. Fuel cap comes off pretty easy. The pump moves, so I think we just clean it up and replace the pip. Should be good. This is pretty nasty, but we'll just take it inside and clean it up. And my goal is to try to light this thing up tonight. Just get it going. Anyway, we'll come back. See you in a little bit. All right, hope you're having a great Thanksgiving morning. So I was just going to give you an update on this. So basically this morning, got everything torn apart. So let's see here. So we kind of just took the buffer. We just kind of cleaned things up the best we can. I got to take these inside and wash these with soap and water. Make sure they're fully clean and there's no obstructions on this. So we got a lot of these parts. Just hit them up. Now again, I'm cleaning everything up, put it back together, make sure it runs, and then I'm going to take it apart and we're going to paint the font and make some repairs. I've got a broken strut here, so we polished up the generator. I mean, this thing is mid 30s, you know, somewhere around there, maybe 1940 and whatever. So it's like I'm gonna hit these up with another pass before I put it together for the final assembly. This one right now is just get the majority of stuff off, which they're not bad. They're pretty good. I mean, it's not perfect, but this generator is really old. I'll hit it again and we'll get it one more time. But it was, I mean, completely black. This thing, I mean, it was completely black. I mean, so that's why I recommend is do 2 or 3 passes. The first pass is get the majority of stuff off, walk away with it. Maybe the next day, hit it up again. You know, what you can. So this thing here, I mean, I used it on the buffer and I kind of just cleaned all the surface areas I could. Now I'm going to take it inside with some steel wool and we're just going to scrub it up the best we can. I hit up all of this piece right here the best I could. So like I say, this is kind of a first pass, and then also just make sure everything works. So I already had the fuel assembly thing taken out. It was plugged up, so we cleaned it. I didn't have a valve wheel, so I had an old fiber one from, I don't remember what it was from. I honestly can't, but it was broken, and I had an aluminum disc from one of the Colemans laying around. So what I did, and then this one here, it still had its original, the brass insert piece that would have been pressed into this fiber wheel. So I was able to take that insert, which was missing from the fiber wheel that this had, and place it in there, and it has that hexagonal pattern, so 3/4 of that was there. And then I epoxied this whole thing. Wait, did I? Yeah. And so on the Prentiss Weber, there actually is like a decal that goes on the outside, or screen print or whatever. I'm going to have a decal made, and it'll end up going on there. But for now, God, I can't, you know, we have a valve wheel. So I do have to get another, I can't do it with one hand, but I had kind of improvise on the pump cup. Kind of doubled up 2 old ones and kind of cut them down. Some grease. It does work, but I can't. And this thing, the seal is good on it. And again, the decal, we'll replace that decal. This right here, I tried a little test pass somewhere on this thing to see if I could buff it out, and it's just too thin. So it'll get painted green, that ugly green or something similar to that. The inside of this thing is really clean. I don't know if you can see in there, but it's my hands are. Yeah. It's no rust or nothing. It's hard to see. But anyway, it's not bad. It just looks ugly on the outside here. You got to be real careful. These kind of lanterns like Prentiss Wabers, they have really fine threads, especially like on this thing right here for the pump cup. So don't cross thread them or you'll be hating life. But this all here, I know it still looks like it's pretty dirty, but it was outrageously ugly and caked up with stuff. It took me a long time just to get it to this state, but it darkened up a little bit because I had to use some penetrating oil and torch to break free whatever what was plugging up inside the fuel tube. So we'll unscrew the fuel tube, but between where it screws in coming up here somewhere, there was a little bit of debris, so I was able to clear it up with a torch and some penetrating fluid. It kind of blew it out eventually, so we're good on that. So we're going to scrub this all up. This right here, this original collar is just, it's shot. It's really rusted out, and that's because there was all that debris sitting in there, just rusted. So I actually bought another one. It's not the exact same one. I'm gonna have to, where the pricker goes through here, I'm gonna have to kind of cut it down a little bit so it can fit. But it's a Prentiss Wabers. It's a little bit different, slightly, but it does fit. Just have to do a little bit for it here, right here, to get it on there. I'll actually have to take this off when I put that on there. But yeah, we're making some progress on this thing. This thing's pretty ugly. I don't know. We're gonna clean it up the best we can. Put this thing together, see if we can light it up if we have an opportunity here. And then, like I said, the next time around, we're gonna paint this thing, and we'll probably just sand this, clean it up, whatever, kind of a little sanding, spray it with some high temp green paint, call it a day. I'm not about to spend $40 on another one of these things. I do have another Prentiss Waber, and if I ever want to display this, I can always just swap it out with the real pretty one. So I don't know, probably just clean it up. And like I say, when I want to run one, I'll just take off the ventilator from the other, something like that. But it's pretty ugly. Maybe we'll just, like I say, we'll just paint it. We'll see. All right, God bless. All right, hope you're having a great Thanksgiving. So this morning I got up and I worked some miracles here. This thing was in a horrific shape. It was just nasty. I wouldn't be surprised if they found this thing in a cave. It was really bad. But anyway, we tore her completely apart. We cleaned up everything the best we could. For now, it's a first pass. And I ordered another collar, so it came in first before the lantern showed up. And I ordered a mica globe. So, right now, I've got her all assembled. The pump is working, it's pressurized, full of gas. I made a fiber wheel. I had a busted old one and I was able to use some epoxy, and this thing had its original brass insert that would slide in there and then you would screw down, so I was able to glue it into the fiber wheel, so we got that taken care of. We have one broken rib here, but that's okay, we'll fix that later. The pricker inside, the needle part was broken off, so I actually just borrowed a generator from a Coleman, but I used the original nut from this. So we'll go order a couple more prickers, and then we'll put the original one back on. It's all buffed out and polished the best it can. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and burn in the mantles, and then we'll bring you back when we're gonna light it. All right, well, she got her litter up. So that one mantle on this side doesn't look that strong. So, not exactly sure if there is a little blockage or something, possibly, who knows. I mean, I washed a bunch of water through there and stuff, but it's possible I missed something, because I didn't do 100% thorough on it. I had it out and had it in the kitchen sink, scrubbed it. Usually I put pipe cleaners and stuff through there, or take it apart a little further, but in this case I'm on a time crunch because it's Thanksgiving, but we did get her lit. I'm gonna pump her up a little bit more and I'll bring you right back. All right, it's actually not too bad. It hasn't probably run in, who knows, 20-30 years. You just don't know. This thing, like I say, it was just completely full of bees, wasp nests, all kinds of black stuff. I mean, it looked like it's been dripped on by maybe birds or something, or who knows. And like I say, you know, the whole collar was rusted out. I mean, we even have one of these legs rusted out here. This is like I say, the valve wheel was missing. I mean, chrome or nickel is gone, but yeah, she's working pretty good. So the plan now, after Thanksgiving, is that we're going to paint the font green. We're going to fix the cage. I'm probably going to end up just putting a little piece of metal on the inside there and 2 little rivets, one on each side on that, and then we'll soak it in citric acid to get all the remaining rust off, and then we'll spray it silver. The collar, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to have I took a picture of some other collars for the Prentiss Wabers, and I'm going to have Danny make me a decal to stick over the original plate. Now the plate's in a different place on the original. Where's the original one? But this is the only collar that was on eBay, to be honest with you. And it's not like I know any Prentiss Wabers dealers or anything. So the original one was right here. So it looks like it's a 42 something 439. It's like, yeah, it's hard to see. 42, 43, 9. Yeah. But, so the original would have gone like this. So the plate would have actually been on the other side. But I didn't want to screw with it. If I start untaking this all out, then I'll have some little holes and stuff. I just did a little trimming right here. It's like, it's okay. Nobody's gonna cry. We're gonna be all good. So like I say, I'll go ahead and verify the number the best I can, what I think this is. Get a decal that was, have Danny make me a decal off of, kind of recreate one from some pictures. We'll get that on there. Same thing for this one. We'll get the decal stuck on there, and then we'll have a decal that'll go on top of here. But all this stuff, like I say, is going to get painted green. And like I say, the collar remain just the way it is. This will get painted silver. And yeah, that's pretty much where we'll be at on this. But yeah, she's working pretty good. That's the key, is just getting them running, you know, making sure they run. And it runs. It's all complete. Like I say, the only thing I have to order, I robbed the generator out of this one. My finger got cut by a razor blade this morning a little bit. But yeah, so I robbed that one, but the pricker, the tip was that little needle was busted off this one. I didn't do it, it was already like that, so I gotta buy a replacement, but I needed one today, so that's what we did. But yeah, I'm real happy with this thing, you know. I've got another Prentiss Wabers. Let me go ahead and grab it real quick. I gotta hurry here because we're starting to get ready here for Thanksgiving. All right, so that's my original Prentiss Wabers right there. Oop, this thing's a little, I can't, there it goes. But yeah, all right. Well, I haven't used this for a long time. Oop, yeah, it's okay. This one I had to make a pip for this one. It's been a long time. All right. All right, we got them both lit up. This one I have not lit it up for months. Literally months. Yeah, so these pumps, they tend to leak a little bit and push everything out a little bit. It's not that big a deal. It's just, it is what it is. This one's running a little dim, I gotta admit. It's a little dim. That's okay. Like I say, it's oh no. Oh no. Nope, that's all right. I gotta close this one off. I gotta shut these things down. All right, God bless. Yeah, I'm gonna probably look for another wheel. This one doesn't seem like I don't know, the epoxy's not fully cured. It probably doesn't like it warmed up a little bit there. Once it's fully cured, it'll be just probably fine. Maybe I should have used some JB Weld. That's all right. All right. God bless, and you have a great Thanksgiving. Take care.